Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? Oh, I could go all
Somewhere for
night.
you now.
That's my problem.
Shit.
I have no etheric light fudgesicles.
Well, that's why we're running this.
Oh, is it? Titan.
You should run a Titan, Sean.
He is running a Titan. And I'm running a Warlock. That should be good.
That should be really cute.
So free.
Jack, did you watch the stream?
Yeah. I watched it the day of it happening.
I think that's too far back, Sean.
The day of it happening.
Alright.
We can actually fit it. When it was up there, only.
Alright, whatever.
Which I thought was a better stream than their fucking strike stream.
Same.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So, can you hand me my drink right there? And
You didn't like that one?
Well, no, it was bullshit. They fucking
It's just short, that's the only problem with it.
That's Uncle Kyle to you. I don't even know
Oh,
who
snap.
it is.
It's actually my niece, so yeah.
Yeah. That's his daughter, right? I was gonna say. Yeah, that's right, I was gonna say. That's Uncle Kyle, man!
Kyle's actually dual screen.
That's what she said.
Is that what she said?
It is what she said.
Is it me?
Alright, guys. Ready to go?
No. There you go.
Shotgun.
Is that anyway?
Piss, 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 piss. What do I want to fucking run first?
Alright, there we go. Now I can actually see this.
Oh, I got my 99 beyond.
Freaking
And we're running weekly, right? Oh, shit.
Thought we were running Skolas. I'm confused.
Alright, guys. Let's keep going.
We're not, you.
You guys are doing that on purpose, right?
Yeah.
Wait, I have another Red Death? Sweet.
Yeah, I can't hear you,
Nope.
Sean.
Yeah, me neither. He's very quiet.
Is he talking?
Maybe that's why you couldn't hear me. I had my microphone in.
Maybe.
Alright.
It's just
Alright, guys.
quiet.
You ready to get started?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 7:27.
Is it?
Yeah.
We're only a
Do you
half
know
an
where
hour
your
late.
kids
That's
are?
pretty good. That's pretty good. Half an hour late for us is pretty good. Alright.
Wait, are you smacking yourself?
We're smacking each other. Because we're awoken.
What would
Alright.
you do on a Friday night?
Alright, hi everybody, welcome to Guardian. Appreciate you watching, and whether you're watching on YouTube or watching it live on Twitch right now. We're pretty much a show we just do with a whole bunch of casual fans of Destiny, just kind of bullshitting every Friday night. And appreciate everybody's comments they put in. And this week, obviously, there was the stream. We're going to cover the stream. We're also going to be talking about what everybody's doing to kind of prep for Taken King. We didn't quite get to it last week, so we're bringing it up this week. Obviously, the stream this week was way better than it was a week ago. It was just absolutely like, what? Really? Come on. You know? But, hey, at least they did something this week that was interesting. Like, that's always plus. Especially when you try to sell a video game that costs this much money. So we have our panel with us today, and I actually have one live with us. And we have NSDQ84 with us live in the living room, because that's the kind of budget we have. So welcome to the show. I know you did one show before, and I appreciate you being here. And he's going to be running Skull Lots with us. So thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
All right. We also have Ant and Jack also in the show. So if you guys want to say anything, go right ahead.
Hi, Twitch people.
Twitch world, YouTube world,
British
take it over.
British fans.
Yep. So, yeah, we're going to be running Skolas. Why are we running Skolas? Why not? This is pretty much one of the last times we're going to be running Skolas. Simply because it's not, etheric light will have no meaning. All these weapons will be garbage. So what the hell? We're just going to run Skolas for the hell of it. So we're just going to go do some Skolas, see how well we can do it. This isn't the crew I usually run with, but we've all beaten it before, so let's just see how it goes. Have some fun with it. So we'll go with that.
That just makes me feel so confident. It's
Oh,
not
yeah?
the team we usually run with.
That doesn't matter. The whole reason is because everybody complains about Skolas still being too hard, right? So, the whole point is, so yeah, just
And you
Gallahorn.
play with Billy.
As soon as you got Gallahorns here, everything's good.
So yeah. So Skolas is always fun because there's a lot of yelling, screaming, and it goes real well when you're trying to keep it organized. So it'll be a fun little run. We'll see, and we'll probably get it done before the stream's over. So maybe we'll jump into a raid or something, 3-man quota or some bullshit like that.
Doubt it.
So yeah.
We'll still be doing Skolas.
But like I said, put your comments below. Let us know what you feel about it. We have a mediator this week watching the chat, so he'll be bringing over comments that people bring up. So I appreciate everybody watching, and let's get going here.
And if anybody wants to join the clan, it's bungie.net/legendsofguardians.com.
Amongst Guardians, yes.
Amongst Guardians,
Guardians.
apologies.
Yes. Yep, and we're open, and we're still taking some members. Your level doesn't really matter.
I just want to take a second to point out that everybody on the screen right now has completed Skolas, as you can tell by the ships. For the people at home who have not beaten Skolas.
Yes. Yes, the shiny blue ships show you. You've beaten it.
The space dolphins.
Space dolphins.
Yep.
It's all about the space magic, people.
Space magic. I still want it every time you do the space magic with the warlock. You know, that guy from Mortal Kombat pops in and goes, hee hee.
I think we're getting a bit off topic.
No.
Just a bit.
Alright, so let's start off. So, if you haven't seen the stream, it's pretty much, there's this area in the Dreadnought called the Court of Oryx. What the Court of Oryx is essentially, you can start a public event, and it's a 3-tier event. There's Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. And obviously, the higher it is, the harder it is. So, we're just going to kind of go over that. It didn't seem like it was too far away from where you spawned, so it didn't seem too bad. But it was pretty interesting to watch. Like, I didn't really think much of it when they said, "Oh, we're going to show this thing." I'm like, well, whatever.
Yeah.
But it was actually pretty interesting and something I actually think I might want to do. Especially early on, starting out, like grinding for weapons and stuff. I really think it's something I'm going to be playing a lot. And I watched one video. I believe it was Dotus talking about how that would actually be fun, just bullshit with your friends and doing. And I kind of agree with them. Like, I could see us three just getting together saying, what are we going to do? There's nothing to do. Fuck it. Let's just go to the fucking Court of Oryx and dick around for the next hour. You know what I mean? Because, like, the Strike playlist to me, like, can get irritating at times. Like, I don't find it that fun sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, what's everybody's kind of opinion on this strike? Go ahead, Ant. I mean, what's your kind of thought on the strike?
When he started saying about like how it's a public event, everyone thought kind of, oh, it's gonna be a bit better than the original ones, but not amazing. But then when the stream came, I was like blown away with the level of it. It kind of seemed like a strike to me in a way. Like, I mean, like if you did all three in a way, it would have been.
I'll put it the way I thought when I was watching it was, it seemed like a boss fight every time it launched. You know, like, not necessarily a raid, but pretty close. Much better than a strike boss fight. So it was like a step up from the strike boss, but not quite raid level, kind of in between, and that's why it kind of interests me. How about you, Jack? What do you think?
I was gonna say, the thing that interested me is the bubble is 9 people. You go in with 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can have up to 9 people to do that public event.
Yep.
Is what they were saying. Which is kind of cool because any other public event, you have all these other people like just kind of running around.
Now let's be clear, guys. This is not 9 of your friends. Like Jack said, it's only 3 of your fire team, and then it's 6 other randoms or 3 other randoms, whatever.
Well, no, you can invite people too, can't you? Still?
No.
At least that's the intent that I thought it was.
Nope. Nope. It's only 3 of you guys and then randoms. So yeah, it's kind of live or die, man. Like, we're trying to see. It's, I could see, especially early on, some trolling going on there, and that's going to be a little annoying. But let's see how it goes. I mean, it kind of interests me, so I don't know. So how about you, Kyle? What did you think about the Court of Oryx?
Stand ready. Enemy is advancing.
Unfortunately, I have not done it.
Which is why I have not chimed in yet.
Okay. There you go. So what would you think, Kyle, of a choice of a public event that actually drops real loot?
I would like that I mean, because it would just give you something different, because so many times have I done public events like, oh my god, I've done this over and over and over again. And it's nice to have that change up every once in a while.
Oh yeah, and just to bring up, since you kind of mentioned it, you can't do the same 2 in a row. So every time it's going to be different. Obviously, if you keep doing tier 1s, eventually go around back, but you can't do it twice in a row. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's actually going to have some replay build. Yeah, but that's why it's something that maybe you grind in the beginning, but you don't necessarily grind later. It's just like when what's it called? Why am I having? I'm playing it right now. What the hell? When House of Wolves came out, everybody was like, "Oh, look, this is going to be awesome. It's going to be replayable." Then you find out, guess what? Once you figure it out, it's not too hard. And it's one of those things too where you're not going to be doing anything lower than tier 3 once you get all the gear. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way. Like, but I do like the mechanics of it. Like, Kyle, you have not seen it, but what do you guys think about the mechanics of it? Because I thought it was awesome.
That was sweet. I was gonna say, I like how the actual public event, like the end boss fights were actually boss fights. You know, like say a Nightfall level boss fight. You know, you actually had to work with your fire team to get it done.
Yep.
You know, that's what I kind of think about it.
We haven't seen the level of Tier 3 yet, but if the Tier 2, I mean, they're using stuff like swords, and they still dying a lot, and it seems Nightfall style especially considering we haven't seen Tier 3.
Yeah, it was the white level of a tier 2 is 240. Just to let you know. So it's 240 light tier. And everybody's assuming that it's going to be 290 for the tier 3. It's kind of like because it went from 190 in tier 1 to 240, so that's a 50 jump. You know what I mean? So everybody's kind of assuming it's that, and it makes sense from what you've seen with the other streams with the bump. Here's the bump. Okay, so when you add up the bump and all that, you're assuming it's that, and it makes sense when you look at all the guns and you just you kind of use a little common sense and kind of figure that. So one boss that showed, his name is oryx. Alright, and just to kind of give people an example if they have not seen what it works, this boss strategy is you can't do any damage, 0 damage to him, until you kill all the enemies around him. Okay? So that's just one mechanic that's game. So that's just one mechanic that's kind of in there. Where there's another one where there's 3 witches, but you can't kill any of the witches or they automatically respawn with full health.
Sure.
No problem.
So yeah, you got some of these mechanics I kind of like.
Yeah, I think that is a whole new way of playing, to be honest, but we've never seen that kind of thing, except from things like you have to kill, like, say, the Stolas, you have to kill the Serpent, but that's not any large way of this.
Exactly, yeah. It's raid-like mechanics without having raid-like mechanics. That's just, it sounds stupid, but it's actually a really good distraction. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, does anybody get a little nervous that if this is what's in a public event, what the fuck is in the raid?
Yes.
Like,
I'm so nervous for the raid.
Yeah, because you sit there and you think about it, like, oh, these are the mechanics for this. You're like, oh, that's fun, blah, blah, blah. But what happens when you're in a fucking raid? If they're doing that to a public event, I mean, what the hell is...
Go back to
There's some comments so far.
Yes.
Read the comments.
What we got, Lynn? Who was it? Who said it?
Well, thanks, Alan, for your comment. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's Alan. Yep. Hey, what's up, Alan? What's going on, man? Yep. So, all right. So we're assuming tier 3 is 290. And that's what makes me really question what's in this raid, because I really don't think that you're going to be able to do much of the raid until you're full, you got all this gear, dude. Like the more I think about it, the more I'm like, you got to be geeked out to do this shit. Like, if these are the mechanics and this is what it takes, if you think about it, these are the weapons that are going to be needed, and this is the type of skill that's going to be needed for the raid. God only knows what the hell's, we go back right there.
I mean, they said it was going to be the biggest raid they've ever done. Like, new things, new
biggest does not
I mean,
excite me, because half of Destiny is walking through empty hallways.
Yeah.
So sometimes I hear bigger and it doesn't mean better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I think they're gonna have more things like the parkour from World of Glass, but challenge-wise, like puzzles, things like that.
I think my description of how I feel this raid's going to go is Vogue on steroids. That's what I've been telling everybody. Just assume it's Vogue on steroids, and if it's less than that, be happy.
I think everyone's just hoping that it's not going to be another Crota.
It won't be. It won't be. Crota was lazy.
Yeah,
even Bungie knows Crota was fucking lazy, dude. You know what I mean?
Why do you think that Crota was lazy?
I don't have to think it. I played it.
Why are you saying that?
Why am I saying that? Because it's straight A to B. There's really no mechanics or teamwork needed to complete it. You can solo it.
I'm pretty sure that's the reason they haven't fixed any of the glitches.
They're also way past that. I mean, anybody that's talked to me before, I said that the Dark Below. You guys got that one? The Dark Below was done when Destiny came out, and they had no intention. And no intention of that shit.
I mean, that's the thing. Dark Below, the raid was planned before Destiny has really come to its limit, and now that Year 1 is kind of coming to its limit, don't really know what they're going to do to this.
Guardian down.
Yep.
Amazing oryx raid.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, I'm still a little skeptical on it, but at the same time, yeah, it's.
See,
Excitement is building.
Success.
my opinion, I'm just finally glad to see everybody that they're giving us a challenge instead of stupid shit. Is my opinion. You know?
Yep.
Once you hit a certain level, like now, a Nightfall is freaking like putting your arms, sitting up in your recliner, putting your feet up.
Which is very true. I remember when we first started, I mean, it was impossible to do a Nightfall.
Yeah.
Wow. There's hallways on the outside.
Yeah, but I had to go on the inside to get them.
Because you weren't ready and I needed a
Alright, there's wipe 1. It's not going well with wiping around 2. Alright, let's see. Alright, so a couple interesting things about this Oryx here is, first of all, anybody that watched it, the people playing were level 248. Cool thing is you get booted if you don't revive. You have 20 seconds Alright, and if you don't get back, like if you self-revive, you actually go outside the public event, and then it looks like you have about 12 seconds to run back into it. So that way you don't have these people that do one shot on a public event and just kind of sit there. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, that is...
Yeah, this is only the host. The person who activates it.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, I can't even tell you how many times I've gone into a public event and, you know, there's 2 or 3 guys on the rim. They just fired one shot in and they're just waiting for me to do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you're just sitting around waiting anyways, why not shoot a couple more rounds?
Yeah, and you should really kind of check this Court of Oryx out, Cobb, because it's pretty interesting, like, how it's done. Like, it's really like boss mechanic. Like, it's very... It's kind of cool, man. I'll say it. Like, it looks fun. Like, it really does. I'm definitely kind of... Yeah, you're kind of jammed up, and there's not much camping room in there. So...
But what if I bring s'mores? Then am I out of luck then?
Mm-hmm. Yep, pretty much.
Nope, s'mores are welcome.
I have small stuff in as well. Anyway.
Alright, so another thing we've kind of found out from it also is so everybody knows that if you have got to be within 3 levels to do an event. So right now if you're level 28, you can't do anything over 31. Everything becomes immune. So essentially what's happening now is we found out anything within 40 flight level is now immune. So let's say you're level 200. Anything at 240 you are immune to. You can't cause any damage. This was tested and by Planet Destiny, and that's where I got the information from. They even showed it in a video that they did when they were doing Court of Oryx. That's how they found out about the cap. So now it's 40 points, just to let you know, that makes you kind of like insignificant on your light level. Also, watching these public events kind of proved my point of your light level matters more than your 40. Your rank means nothing, because everybody was 40 on that. Like, you're going to see an enemy that's 40 and you're like, oh, I can fight him. No, you might not be able to. That 40 is garbage.
Destroy minds. Your choice.
Got it. Maybe.
You got it.
So yeah, it's definitely one of those that's I don't know. It's interesting. I like it. The presentation was decent too. I want to bring that up. Like, it was interesting presentation. It wasn't boring. It wasn't like some guy trying to, you know, be funny or some shit. You know what I mean? It was actually an interesting, like, this is what it is. Straight to the point. Like, maybe it wasn't the most entertaining thing in the world, but at the same time, it's at the same time, I thought it got its point across, which is what we're here. You know, we want to know about these things, you know what I mean? So,
now here's my question, you know. Supposedly, you know, everybody in the community asked for what they put into the TKT game, right?
well, okay.
Well, yeah, but here's my next point. So, when people start complaining about, like, something like maybe a Suros weapon being too powerful, or a Crucible or something, are they going to start nerfing the stuff again?
Oh yeah.
They did the first time?
I'll tell you this right now, if anybody watched that gameplay, that exotic sword's going to get nerfed. If not, there's your next Gallahorn, everybody. That sword was nasty, dude. Oh my god. 3 hits on the tier 1, and he was dead. And that was not a light level 290. Okay? That was not a maxed out character. That was a 248. And 3 hits was killing the enemy. It was like, oh my god. That's insane, dude.
lot of
And that was an
nerfs
exotic,
and
too.
questions.
Yep.
Yeah, it's awesome. But we should expect a lot of questions and nerfs, maybe from still considering they are new.
Yep. Oh, well, there's a lot of things we're not going to know until we start playing it. I hope they didn't reveal everything. Because that's their last stream, guys. So hopefully they didn't, reveal everything, and hopefully there's still some stuff out there. I mean, obviously there's a lot of secrets and stuff they're talking about in the Dreadnought, but at the same time.
Guardian down.
What's wrong with the air conditioner?
Alright, so a couple things is, just to let you know, it's pretty easy to start one of these public events. All you need
Jack,
to do is...
you didn't get beef.
Success.
Okay, yes, see, sorry.
all you need is a room to do it. You can buy a room from Eris Moore. Okay?
Oh, can you?
Yeah. Now that's only for tier 1, just to let you know. That orb you can buy. But once you get the other ones, you can, you can get the other ones by grinding. All you have to do is complete 3 of the tier 1s to do a tier 2. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, those tier 1s are kind of garbage. The problem I see is, like, so there's one quarter oryx. It's in a public area, correct? What happens if you're trying to grind out tier 1s and yet you got other people running around and keep popping tier 2s? So what, you gotta keep leaving the planet and coming back and, like, so you get to a planet that doesn't have anybody doing it?
They do have the cooldown for that person.
Okay, but let me tell you this. How about we're all there right now at the Quarter Works, and we're like, let's just grind out tier 3s and get some loot. Let's dig around. And then there's a whole bunch of people that are like, oh, well, we need to do tier 1s. It's like, yeah, I'm not doing tier 1s with you. Like, we're doing tier 3s. Like, that's the whole fucking point. So I have a rune ready. Kyle, he has a rune ready, and Jack has a rune ready. All right. So we're not sitting around for tier 1s to finish up when they're noobing the fuck out of it.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, didn't you say earlier that it's a 9-man fire team, but it's a 3-man fire team, but 9 people total? So, I mean, all you should really be worried about is your team anyways.
No, but what I'm saying is, a tier 1 starts it. Yeah, we could run in and destroy it real quick, you're right. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to sit around doing tier 1s. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to waste time doing tier 1s. And then we're like, okay, like, and you can't talk to these people. There's no community chat. There's no team speak. So, I mean, it comes down to, like, you got a whole bunch of people the second that's over that's just going to rush to these ruins to pop your shit. You know what I mean? And there's a point where it's going to be kind of fucking annoying. I see it already. But don't get me wrong, it's probably going to die off, but I don't like that crap in a public area. To a degree. Like, the timer on that is 40 seconds. That's not long enough. Not long enough at all. It needs to be like a minute or so. That way it gives other people a chance. Or it needs to be for a full fire team, like a minute. You know what I mean? So the full fire team has to wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Or there's a quota system where you walk in and you kind of put your name on a list. Like, I'm the next one. You know what I mean? And then you're, like, on an order. Because it's all random chaos right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, the second that public event is over, everybody's going to be doing is hauling ass to a rune and popping another one. And it might not be what you want to run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's going to be quite popular, especially in the beginning.
Especially in the beginning. What happens if I'm to the point where I can't complete a tier 3? And I'm sitting there's a whole bunch of guys running tier 3s, and I'm building a character that's not quite there yet. You know what I'm saying? And what, I gotta leave the planet just to fucking try finding one? Oh. Jack, you're not getting monstered?
Oh shit. I thought you were on one.
I died, dude. Yeah, no one's helping.
I was killing shit.
Yeah, I was going to head over there, and then I saw Jack started jumping over there. I was like, oh, okay, he's got it.
No, never assume. Never assume. Let's get the monster. Second wipe. Wipe number 2. Alright. Alright.
That's got a friend in PvP. Anyway.
Anyway.
Alright, so yeah, these runes don't seem too bad. It does seem like to get the tier 3 runes it is a little rarer. That doesn't seem like it's the worst thing in the world. I do kind of like how this is sounding, but it's still like, I want to see how it plays out. You know what I'm saying? But I do like how everything's sounding when it comes to the patrol missions. I'm sorry, patrol is just like, I've been doing a lot of public events, trying to get ready for the Taken King, and it's just so fucking boring. Like, it really is. The only thing that I like doing, like, it's an open world, but it's not anything cool. Like, all the enemies are so fucking soft, dude. Like, there's no cool place to go for anybody that's high level. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I gotta say, I'm kind of getting tired of the public events myself, just because, you know, even like the apps of the Destiny timer, you know, and stuff like that, I'm still having a really hard time actually identifying when and where I should be. And it just feels like it's always hit and miss, all the time.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm leaving. It's your turn.
oh man. Alright, yeah, so, I don't know, it's, I just like how things are looking. And I'm kind of positive about this shit, like, you know...
I think this puts, everyone a lot better views on Taken King after the strike stream. It's a lot better now.
Oh yeah, they needed this. How much would it suck if this was not a good stream? Like, I think Taken King would have been in trouble, in a way. Like, people would have been absolutely killing him on the internet. Come on, guys, come on.
Somebody's got egg?
Yeah, we all need to get it. Come on, guys. Not a one-man fucking show.
Okay.
We got no hunter.
I remember on the strike stream, at the end of it, I just saw the comments and it was just like, is that it? Waste of time?
Oh, I know.
It's hilarious. I mean, I didn't mind it because I'm not like kind of person. I'm surprisingly positive about virtually everything.
Yeah. I'm a bit cynical myself.
But yeah, compared to like,
just trying to pass them on.
Tower stream, everyone knows. Mainly because of the vault space.
Yeah, well, the vault space should be.
If they hadn't the vault space, and they would. It was been.
Why did you do that? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, but I mean, the vault space is. Alright, just anybody that did not see a past broadcast, the vault space need to be done. There is no applauding Bungie. Alright, there is no thanks Bungie, thank you. No. No, that's fucking retarded, people. No, it should have been done a long time.
It's more like it's about time, Bungie, not thank you.
Exactly. It's like, come on, guys, like get with it. It's not, you know, not trying to be, you know, negative person here, but we you know, for the guys that put the money out there, I mean, we got to sit there and. We got to dismantle weapons because they can't find vault space. And I understand the whole argument about the PS3. But dude, I don't play on a PS3. Alright, don't tell me they're holding me back. Separate your shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, it's not like, I mean, are people on PS3 going onto the same servers as PS4?
no, not the same servers.
No. If it's not the same servers, then it's not, there's no way you can say it's holding you back. That's complete BS.
No, it is,
you can
because
have
Destiny has made this game extremely efficient. And what I mean by that is everything they make goes all the way around. You know what I'm saying? So they make a PS3 version that works on the PS4 and maybe a little bit better graphics. But yeah, it's all kind of going circle, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like one game's the same as the next game. Like, and that's what kind of sucks about it too, is that you don't get a special game being on next gen.
Guardian down.
Oh shit.
I mean, when I moved, because I originally got Destiny on PS3, and I
got a bubble for that guy.
Like, you could tell the graphics were missing different particles and things like that. But now that I've played it so much, you can hardly tell.
No, and the graphics aren't insanely great in this game either.
I don't have my Super Yacht on, so.
But that's it, exactly. So, there's nothing really for that.
Hey, we were just informed we have another comment. Yeah, I just got your comment. Thank you. I know I need to work harder, and I need to have a lot more skill in this game. Thank you.
That wasn't me, by the way.
Oh, what was the name playing again? Thank God. Appreciate it. Gothic Lancaster. That, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that name. I'm even worse at pronouncing and reading than I am at Destiny, so.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta try killing guys before you get in the bubbles, that's months. But yeah, no, it's... Huh? Go ahead, Aiden.
I was going on something else, but if you've still got something to say.
Yeah, so, I mean, does anybody else have any thoughts about how they feel like Port of Oryx and everything's going? What they've seen? Anything about maybe the Dreadnought patrols? They talked a little bit about that. I'm not really going to get into it because that's something that I want to see. They touched on it, but, you know, without knowing the full scale of what they're talking about, I don't really want to start running my mouth about shit. I don't really know what they're kind of talking about in a way. Because I know they're talking about doing like a tier thing. Like you pick something up, then there's like a bounty expands to another bounty and this and that. But until we see the full thing, it could be absolute like annoying, stupid shit that I don't really want to do. You know what I mean? Shit at me.
What is going on? I know part of it's me.
So, go ahead, Aiden. What was it?
I just said it's one of the many things that we'll have to find out when we get the game.
Yep. Now, what do you guys want to see out of this whole Dreadnought, Port of Oryx, all this crap? Like, when you turn it on, I know we've seen some of it, but what do you want to see that's going to make it like, this is cool? They improved this. What do you guys want to see? We'll start with you, Ian. It could be anything. Patrols. Alright, how about you, Don? How about you, Don? Wait, what would you say?
Patrols is definitely an area I would like to see improved. Not necessarily changed, but like, you know, I feel like I'm doing the same, you know, 2 or 3 things. You know, it says a scan environment or it says scout the environment, and it's tantamount to the same thing. They only have, you know, essentially 2 or 3 different ones. You know, kill the enemy, you know, and collect the X, Y, and Z, or scout this area. I like to see a little bit more variety in patrols.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I hear you. How about you, Ant? What do you think?
Well, the main reasons people do the patrols is do bounties, and
Yeah.
these bounties literally are for either leveling up your Dead Order, New Monarchy, Reputation, Future War Cult, or just trying to get exotic bounties, something like that. I want there to be more of a reason to want to go into patrol. Like,
Good point.
I'll be like, oh, anyone want to do patrols? Instead of being like, I've got to do patrols.
Yeah, because I really...
I need to do.
Because hasn't it really turned into like a thing you don't really do with people? Like, every once in a while we still get a group together that does them, but for the most part, we don't really do them anymore as a group. You know what I mean? Because it's boring, and it's like we kind of just want to get them done. Like, they're not entertaining. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, they did a little bit better with like the Petra bounties, which kind of was a little bit more in depth and a little bit more entertaining. But yeah, I mean, that got old pretty quickly.
Pick him up. All right.
Because I want to be able to feel like I want to do it instead of have to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and I think that's the whole grind factor of Destiny that really turns people off. You know, the whole half the crap you do in this game is because you're forced to do it. You know what I mean? You know, you don't feel like you want to do any of this. You know.
And that's what I think Call of Oryx is really.
Well, we'll see if it's a novelty or fashion. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, but yeah, I don't really know, man. Until we put it on September 15th, God only knows, right? So, God only knows, man.
Down.
I mean, I was wondering what tier 3 would be, because obviously tier 1 was a certain boss, or
well, tier 2 is 2 of the tier 1 enemies.
Yeah. So with tier 3, I doubt tier 3 would be 3 of them, because there's spacing and I don't know. I reckon they would be able to do more, but I'm not sure. If they wanted to keep it a secret, well, yeah.
What would it be like if they had like special bosses for tier 3? You know what I'm saying? I think Jack might be AFK.
I'll entertain everybody.
Yeah, Jack's AFK right now.
I'd want there to be special bosses. Tier 3.
Yeah, you would hope there's something more thoughtful than just adding a third, because even though that would be extremely difficult, it's kind of like lazy again. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Like it's another lazy Destiny moment. You know what I mean? It's another like, oh, that's what you did. Now, don't get me wrong, it would still be, you know, challenging to begin with. But then it'll become a point where it's like, do I really want to fight 3 bosses? Like, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? So.
And also there's, because it's a rotation system with the bosses, at one point everyone will know what the boss is, how to defeat it. Kind of like, well, kind of like what all the Prison of Elders challenge bosses are. or do. I kind of hope for that reason there's the third one. And I find the tier 2 how it's 2 of them at the same time. I think that's kind of good because people can't just think, oh, this is how we do this boss.
Another comment?
Yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah, it's definitely something that I'm looking forward to, but I'm also a little skeptical. No, it's
I think that's like that you just summed up taking game right everyone.
Yeah, it's everything looks good, but I'm sorry, with the past DLCs, you gotta be a little skeptical. You know what I mean? Like, some of this stuff always sounds so freaking good, and then you.
I think no one wants to get the expectations too high.
Yeah, and that's the problem with hype, dude. You overhype this shit, and you expect like the greatest thing ever. It's not gonna be the fucking greatest thing ever. It's a DLC. It's not a full fucking game. Like if you overhype this shit, you're gonna end up regretting. It's just there's no even like thought about it. That's the way hype works. If things can't live up to hype, it just can't.
Yeah.
As much as people try hyping things up or get excited, someone's always disappointed. And whenever someone's mad, they're always way louder than the person that's actually happy. You know what I mean? Slow turn. So have it. Yeah,
I'm on the ready.
So what I want to see out of this is kind of a little bit of everything. Like I want to see actual improvements, but I don't want to see every improvement every moron that plays Destiny wants.
Yeah, you're right. Especially since they were saying.
I don't want a game that they make everybody fucking happy. Started to.
Yeah, especially since you said they just took everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what everybody wants.
We can't make a game that makes everybody happy. There's great games that people hate. Like, there's so many people I know that hate Last of Us, but I love it. You know what I mean?
I think
so
there's just a different opinion of genre, really. There's always going to be someone who loves adventure games, someone who loves anime,
exactly,
or someone who loves COD. But then there's going to be people who don't. And
yeah, absolutely. I mean, some people in Destiny like Crucible. I'm not a big fan of Crucible myself.
I mean, the worst thing in someone not liking the game for a silly reason is when another person tries to make them like the game.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's a big thing. Ant, you want to jump in, man?
Oh, is Jack gone?
Yeah, Jack went AFK and got me. Yeah, it's yeah, you can't make everybody happy, and there's people that are going to be extremely disappointed. Shit. You know, and that's the shame of it. So there's going to be a lot of good things, and there's going to be a lot of bad things, and there's going to be a lot of negativity, because there's always so much negativity around Destiny. You know what I mean? And I don't know why people are just like, if you don't like it, stop fucking playing it, dude. There's so many good games. Why are you playing a game you fucking hate? It's so retarded. Like, when I get annoyed with Destiny, there's so many other games on my list I can play. You know what I mean? Like, and people also have to understand, don't run out and just buy games. If you're skeptical about a game, don't fucking buy it, dude. Like, wait till the reviews come out. Wait for it. Yeah. I mean, everybody knew there's
GameFly. You know, you can rent the game still.
Yeah.
If you test it out.
Yeah, and tempted by pre-order bonuses.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, that's a whole nother show. But yeah, that pre-order bonus shit gets people all the time.
I mean, care about that much. I'm just gonna buy it. Like Chicken King, for example, I'm just gonna get it. Whatever. You know, I don't Destiny too much.
Back up, pal.
But for some people who don't, and they think through all the bonuses, I have to get this and the one.
Yeah.
Kind of like the emblem collection thing. People will be like, I won't have all the emblems,
Yep.
they're going to pre-order it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's like the whole emo thing. Like, people went nuts over that, and the truth about that is, dude, it's just a couple fucking dance moves. Like, I'm not paying $20 for my character. You know what I mean? I guess not.
We have another comment, sir.
Jesus Christ. Oh, you could have self-revived the whole time? Shotgunning, dude.
Success, Guardian.
Okay, what's the comment? Glint 860.
Alright.
PS3, PS4, or Xbox?
Oh, this is PS4. I'm playing on PS4.
They're playing on PS4, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's actually a question. Well, you know, what do you think will be best for Destiny?
Destiny.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Because we're not talking about PC here. We're talking about consoles. Like, they're all the same game. Like, obviously, next gen is better than current gen. But if you're talking about Xbox One or PS4, you buy the system that your friends play on.
Yeah.
I mean, you buy a PC because you like graphics and you like options and you like stuff like that. You know, and you like, you know, controlling your own game and stuff like that. Your PC is much better at everything. You don't buy console for graphics. That's why when console people complain about graphics, I kind of laugh my ass off. But it's like, dude, the day I brought home PS4, my PC was still had a better graphics card than this one.
PC is always going to have better graphics.
My graphics card in this was way outdated than what's in my PC. You know, I play on this because I like playing with friends. It's easy. I work a lot. I don't have time to dick around with my configuring my PC for every game to get it optimized. Like, I'm lazy. I'm too old. I work too much. I don't mess around with PC as much as I used to.
Yeah, he just clarified, and thank you again for following and adding your comments. Just clarified that he's just asking what we were playing on. So I guess I was just reading into that, sorry.
And that's what, you're reading into that way too much, because I knew that's what he was asking. Yeah, we're on PS4, man. So, that's what I thought he was asking, but you're like, no, you just, what's the best for Destiny?
It's because most people usually ask.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so let's move on. So what is everybody doing to kind of get ready for this Taken King here? Like, we all kind of have gone through a couple DLCs already. So we kind of get what works, what doesn't work. It's a leveling system now other than a light system. But even when it was a light system, we still sat there and had all this XP ready so we can level guns, gear, all that, so we can get up to 34 or whatever. So we're all kind of doing that a little bit now. So what in particular are you doing, Ant, to get ready for this Taken King? Because it's a little bit more this time if you think about it, because it's 6 levels plus it's all XP. Okay, so we're all trying to hit that 40 because you can't do shit till you're 40. It's Destiny original all over again. It's vanilla Destiny again. So until you hit 40, the game doesn't even start.
Yeah, so I'm doing the public events. So every day, I'm doing the bounties a lot. Anyway, just to get my Hunter and Titan second surpluses up. And that usually has a public event thing. So so when I'm doing that, you get the public event package, one every day.
Just to let anybody know out there, you get 2,500 XP from the public events. So each one, and you're allowed, you can hold 20. So that's 100,000 XP. Unfortunately, if you haven't been doing it, there's only how many days left is there? What's today?
The 4th.
4th.
So 11 days.
So yeah, you can only get 11 packages at this point. So that's 27,000 XP.
It's still pretty good.
Yeah, it's still good. Yeah, that. I'm gonna focus mainly on one character at the beginning, so I've only done it because I only started a few days ago. So there's no, I could do it on the other character, but I'm mainly focusing on my warlock, my main character, just so I can get all the gear for the raid quickly, to be ready. And then I've got lots of legendary, any legendary weapons, armor, even exotics that are repeated. I'm keeping them so that even though they will be, especially engrams, I'm not keeping engrams, but because they'll still be House of Wolves items. But I will be keeping the legendary weapons and armor because they will give you. Is now legendary items will give you legendary marks, which we have seen are very important for exotics. Because it costs 125 out of your 200 limit to get an upgraded exotic to
Reinforcements are coming.
So yeah,
Dismember
that's it really. So.
or
I'm not the biggest Destiny player on terms of grinders and people who play it like a lot more than me. So yeah, that's really it.
Yep. No, and why are the mines spawning so bad? Nope. And and I kind of agree with you. Like, but don't you have to make the choice kind of early? Are you going after the raid or are you going after kind of leveling? Like, I think you kind of do.
success guardian.
You know what I mean? Like, because if you're going after the raid day one, you kind of have to choose your character now and make sure you're getting him to 40 and you're grinding for weapons right away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if you don't make that choice when taking King comes, you're kind of leaving yourself in a hole big time. Because you gotta get every weapon you kind of need. And guess what, guys? You're not getting weapons till you hit level 40. All right, you don't get any good weapons till you hit level 40. So everything you do between whatever level you start at and 40 is semi-meaningless. Oh damn, he's still dead. Don't kill him. Don't kill that guy. Yeah.
Oh, it's the beginning of the round, I think. Anyway, yeah, that's important. I just can't wait for Taken King release when I can dismantle all the legendaries.
Yep.
I've just been like loading up my vault with legendaries, with exotics, with everything I need so I can dismantle them on like day one. Because dismantling is the only way, like as you said before, that's the only way to actually upgrade and get the legendary marks.
No, only on your 2 weapons.
Well,
yes, but they also
kept saying about don't dismantle anything because you'll need to be able to dismantle it afterwards.
Yeah, and they're talking. No, it's not actually dismantling afterwards. It's they're talking about you got to keep it so they can rank you properly. That's why I have a conspiracy theory that people could get over 34. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because, just because the whole, if you're overpowered for some reason, if you're majorly overpowered, I think it could misread you. Because they're talking about how they're going to use an what is it? An algorithm to try figuring that out. And algorithms can sometimes have like fucked up coding. So if they fuck up the coding for some reason, then yeah, they you could end up seeing like a level 36, like right off the bat or something like that. The odds are probably not. They probably thought about that and figured it all out. I'm just saying there's a chance. That's all I'm saying. You know, there's a chance where you could end up.
They keep getting in the way of that.
They're all majors, dude. Just shoot rockets or sniper.
But beyond that, though, I gotta say, I'm taking a different path. I'm looking to actually enjoy leveling back up and getting back to the experience bar. And I know the game doesn't really start till 40, but I'm going to enjoy the experience or the experience bar where I have it. You know, play the game like what I did when I first started. Instead of just trying to rush to rank up, I'd actually try to enjoy the game while I have.
Yeah, but see, I hear you, but my enjoyment from this game doesn't come from running the story missions. I mean, maybe the story missions now are better, but Destiny hasn't proven that they're doing a good job with the story. Like, more cinematics does not equal better story. It just means you're standing there watching the game rather than playing again more. So, I mean, I want to see a better story, but at the same time, I want to get to 40. I care about the raid. I love raids. That's why I play Destiny. It's all about the raid for me. You know what I mean? It really is. Like, House of Wolves does not appeal to me. Like, it doesn't. Like, doing Skolas, like, I've done it a million times, and that's only because I was helping clanmates get through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't interest me. This does not interest me. Hold on, guys. Let me check my shit. Alright. The Fallen and Fallen. Alright, let's go. Back right. So House of Wolves really didn't, and the weapons were just shit. And that's the thing too, like, Destiny hasn't proven they made any good weapons since, I mean, the raid weapons in Crota were okay. But the other weapons were just crap. You know what I mean? In Dark Below and in House of Wolves, especially House of Wolves, they were terrible, absolutely dreadful weapons. And that's the whole point, is that you have to have faith that these new weapons, these Year 2 weapons, are actually going to have meaning this time. Because let's be honest, if they're all shitty or have crappy perks on it, I mean, some of the gimmicky perks that were on those House of Wolves weapons were just absolutely terrible. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
I mean, I don't have faith that they're gonna make good weapons. Like, I don't know how to put it. Like, I just don't. Like, I don't have faith that these weapons are gonna be any good.
Yeah. They say they were getting rid of Reforged.
Hold on, we gotta wait. I don't have my bubble. Oh yeah, never mind. We got another spawn after this.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about the getting rid of Reforged.
No, okay. They're not getting rid of Reforged. What they're doing is all the House of Wolves weapons can be reforged. Alright? But those are the only weapons that can. So essentially, you can reforge all the shitty House of Wolves weapons you want.
But at the same time, you can also upgrade current weapons by dismantling other weapons.
No, it's called infusion.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
You can infuse other weapons.
But it's still upgrading it, though.
Yeah, and I do like that. Infusing is something that's been done in a lot of other MMOs. If anybody doesn't know, it's not a new thing by far. Even Destiny admitted they ripped that off from other people. They kind of hinted at it when it came to House of Wolves, that they came out with the forging, but they actually had a bigger thought in mind when it came to weapon upgrades. And everybody kind of assumed that it was kind of MMO-esque, like infusion.
I think that's very useful because of the light, the way the light's been changed.
It also makes stupid drops that you've gotten a million times useful. Like, everybody's like, oh, look, but you're not going to get the same weapon twice. That's bullshit. You're going to get the same weapon many times, unless you're just a casual, like, flip it on a couple hours a week type player. You know what I mean? Oh, hold on. Don't kill everybody. We gotta wait till Kyle gets up.
Yeah, especially to for Crucible players, because people like me playing the Crucible. You literally get the same weapons constantly.
But there is one thing about the infusion: it has to be stronger than what you currently have.
Yes, that's.
So that's where I think it kind of may flip around on you, where, you know, this game always still comes back to me where you got to do the raids. You know what I mean? Because let's say you're a Crucible player and you want that stronger weapon, okay? You have to do the raid to get that hand cannon that's garbage in Crucible but really good in PvE. All right, everybody to this door. Come here, to this door.
More enemies, Guardian. Important target, Guardian. Kill or be killed.
Yeah, the infusion process should be interesting.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how it works.
Success, Guardian.
You know, I'm curious to see how it works. You know, I think it'll be just fine. The question is, you know, there isn't a high level in Destiny, like this peak, like, level of, you know, oh yeah, you do these special raids with 30 people like World of Warcraft and stuff. You know what I mean? And you get these, like, amazing stuff. Guy coming up. So there's no super end. So the question I have is, what is the max rate? And I have a feeling that raid weapons will be 300, and everything else kind of tweaks out at 280. So I kind of think that's how it goes. Still working on my bubble, guys. Don't kill the last guy yet.
Guardian down.
You saw the new material.
There we go. Oh yeah, that worm sport. I'm still kind of curious how that really is going to work, though.
I mean, I think it's just gonna work in the same kind of ways as the other ones that, like, some weapons and some different ones.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and they're pretty good about hiding that too. Like, there was no real word about what it is until, you know, the stream of it. Like, no mention of it. You know.
I like how it was a flower, a dead flower.
Yep. Yeah, and I don't know how that works. Like, you know, we got to kind of check that out when it comes out. Like, is this something stupid, gimmicky, or is this actually something that's like, oh, I want that? You know, like, because they've tried introducing new things on every DLC that turned out to be gimmicky bullshit, unfortunately. And I hate to be the, you know, negative person here, but it's true.
Who put a bee in your bonnet?
Yeah, it's...
I mean, I think the best ever change they made in Destiny. Clearly, when the crypt arc stopped doing it.
Hell yeah.
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 When they did the
That was
patch.
my favourite day.
The patch.
That was like,
Yep.
thank goodness.
But it's so stupid it even got that. Like, that should have been fixed after the beta. Like, why was that even, like, there? Like, you think about it, it's like, it doesn't even make sense. How does a game, and these are the people that made Halo, not know that this would dumb?
More enemies.
Like,
Important target,
Where
Guardian.
legendaries are stupid.
Success. You have done it.
Amazing how well that blinding works.
Yep. Now you can buy your own scene for it. Yeah, no,
I'll get that right after they sell the Galahorn, which you know would never happen.
What do you think about the selling legendaries?
it doesn't matter. Because the type of crap you're going to get out of there, it doesn't...
Yeah, it's gonna be,
it's not like you're going to get a black hammer from it.
The thing is, what do you get out of that? Like, it really does. Like, I have a feeling that you end up getting lower tier 2 weapons, and it's kind of like, oh, look, you're getting this, and it's kind of like, great. The only benefit I see to it is it's cheap weapon parts. Now, the question is, how much is everything? Like, we don't know. All they said is, oh, he's selling it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But we don't know if it's... How much?
Legendary mode.
Fuck that, it's over.
Okay.
How did you die with a bubble right here?
I have no skill.
I'm ready.
Where are you?
Yeah,
Right underneath her. You just have
I'm
to.
on UFC when you go back.
I'm just getting them moving. I don't care, I'm coming back.
I thought you were talking about me dying with a bubble right there.
Oh, he was.
No, he was already
He was.
Using legendary emblems you get nowadays, as soon as I get it, I'm like, oh yeah, I got one. But I know it's not going to be good, because it's not going to be as good as any stuff I use. So I either use raid stuff or, I don't know. What am I using right now? I'm using Fatebringer, Bellwinter's Lie, and Galahorn.
Yep.
Iron Banner, Raid, Exalted.
And that's where all the good gear should come from. I'm sorry, but the raid is still the banner shit in this game. I don't care if you're like, oh, I hate the raid. The truth is, the reason why people hate the fucking raid is because they've had bad experiences. Alright.
I don't like it because there's no matchmaking.
God, don't even get me started on that stupid shit. Matchmaking or raid is fucking suicide.
Matchmaking or raid.
All you need to do is do one fucking strike with matchmaking and you like murder me, man.
I hate.
Shotgun him. He's right there. Why aren't you guys shooting at him? Kyle.
What? Oh, I didn't see him.
I said it fucking.
I didn't hear you once.
My God.
Well, we have a
comment.
Probably
about how bad my gaming is right now. Please.
Gotta kind of speak up and speak more fluent there, dude.
Yeah, Gucci, I believe, which is probably wrong. I apologize. Looking forward to my 1 week of relevancy for my hard light.
Or hard light. The best gun in the game, of course, the hard light, comes up every show. And yes, the hard light is the best gun ever made by Destiny, Bungie, and I think any other RPG ever.
I
absolutely love it. I just think
Like-
it's nerfed
So
far down.
Yeah, it's by far the best game ever. Like I have never, ever since I got it, I've never put my Galahorn on. I use it constantly. I mean, the perks by everybody knows the perks are overpowered. I mean, it's got the best perks ever. And both NSDQ and Ant have no idea what I'm talking about, Wiley, because you get the inside joke. So he's one of the Irish guys in my clan.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Go back to Era.
Yeah, he's always brings up the hard light. Why don't you talk more about the hard light?
I like them. Is it coming back?
Huh?
Year 2?
Alright, so the deal with the year 2 weapons is, and they've said this, like, there are some that's going to be there day 1, and then they're slowly going to trickle out more. I will tell everybody this. Galahorn, I will put money on it. Galahorn will be DLC 4 Galahorn. It will be there. Just like the Fatebringer 365 bullshit. You're going to see that. Galahorn's going to be there. That's going to be their selling point.
Okay.
When they're trying to sell the 4th DLC. The last DLC.
When you say they're gonna trickle them out, do you mean DLC wise or?
No. They're gonna slowly, like, you're gonna come back and there's gonna be like a patch. That's gonna come out with like hard light and, you know, some other great gun like No Land Beyond or something. And you're gonna be like, oh, I can't wait to play this week. I can use my No Land Beyond again. You know, stuff like that. So, alright, back right.
Pilot center of a war wreck.
This looks like familiar from last night.
Oh, a little bit. Another bullet sponge. Bullet sponge! I see a bullet sponge.
Where? Where? To me?
To me?
An enemy that doesn't move, that you just shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot.
And this is the example of bullet sponge in this game.
I don't mind bullet sponges. Like, I don't. Like, the thing I don't like is their Destiny's answer to bullet sponges is, okay, we'll make bosses weaker. You don't make them smarter or anything. You don't make them trickier. You don't put in mechanics. You just lower health. Like it's like
said, like, in the strike range, even though
it makes me feel stupid when I fight Faust the Arc now. Because I remember epically battling that dude for like an hour.
Yeah, same.
And now it's like you stand there and shoot Galahorns at the end and don't even kill him.
I mean, I killed him earlier, the other bit on Tuesday with a solo Galahorn 9 shots kill.
Yep.
Yes, I mean, I know solo burn was on, but it's still just so like. I hope the strikes are as good as they say they can be.
Yeah, well, let's hold our breath because another thing, guys, too, is like be careful when you're watching like more console and these other guys, Knack and all these other guys, Dota, and I like watching their videos too and this and that. Please take it with a grain of salt. These guys are promoting Destiny also. I don't want to say they're getting paid because that might be over the top. But they are. Everything. Like, go back. Just you know what? Screw it. I'm not even going to argue about it. We're not going to even talk about it. Just go back and look at their previews for House of Wolves. Okay? And how they talk about it. Or Dark Below and how they talk about it. Okay? And sit there and go, okay, that's what they said about that, and now look what they're saying about Taken King. Okay. All I'm gonna say, like, I like them guys, but I'm sorry, dude. Like, it's called. There's a thing called in journalism where you lose respect for people that watch it. You know what I mean? Like you can't. You got to take an objective opinion, Proud to let. You got to have an objective opinion, and when you're always saying how good everything is and everything's shit, okay, then I'm sorry, but you lose legitimacy. And just go back and watch some of the old videos about them talking about House of Wolves and all that, and how great everything is, and this and that. and you got to make your own judgment. Like, these are the same people. A lot of people trust these guys and stuff, and you need to, you know, take them. You got to have your own fucking thoughts, dude. Like, don't just say, oh, you know, he's saying this is great, so I'm going to sit there and buy it and this and that, and then bitch at him when you're like, it's bad. He doesn't have any interest. You're choosing to watch his shit, okay? Like,
Best thing that came out of House of Wolves, Celestial Man.
Yep.
That's it. Sorry, not the best game or anything. Yeah, it's true. Except Hardline. Listen to us behind now.
No, that's the best one ever. But yeah,
trust anyone to make their own decisions about.
Yeah, think for yourself. That's all I gotta say about this. Like, dude, if I didn't think for myself, dude, I wouldn't be playing this game because so many people hate this fucking game. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And Bungie doesn't owe you shit, and you don't owe Bungie shit, too. That's another thing. Other people, like, you know, oh, I'm just playing to wait till it gets better. Like, no. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, you don't have to, you know, kiss Bungie's ass or anything. You know? Like, you don't have to do any of that. You know, you play a game, like, it's fun. Like, I like this game. Like, as much as I bitch about this game because I like this game and I care about it. You know what I mean? I put in a lot of time and I like playing it. If I didn't like playing it, or if I get annoyed, I turn it off and play another fucking game.
It's one of those games where you constantly play it and you think, God, I've played this too much and play it again. Play it again and you want to play this again.
Yeah, like, we got the perfect example sit right next to me, right here. He turned off this game for, like, what, 4 months now? Nine months. He turned this game off for 9 months. I know he started playing, he played Crota, like, once or twice with me or something. I don't even know if we beat him. And he did a little bit of Crota, and then he didn't play anything up until, what, a month ago? A little over a month ago?
Yep. And it shows.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's, yeah, so you gotta kind of, you know, understand that, hey, if you're not into it, just turn it off, dude. There's a lot of good games. A lot of good games out there, you know. And don't be disappointed. You know, think for yourself, man. Like, we're all given, we do this show every week, and the whole point of it is, we all give each other our own opinions. You know what I mean? That's it. That's what it's all about. Opinions. Alright? It's not always about, you know, facts or this or that. It's about opinions. Because the only fact we know is, Bubble, is that we like playing Destiny. That's it. So, you know, and we're spending money on this fucking thing. Like, that's the only fact there is. Like, there really is no other facts about this. Because until you play this game for yourself, with the controller in hand, doing it, you don't know. Who knows? Maybe that could be all the cutscenes in the whole fucking thing are the ones we've seen already.
If only.
Yeah, there probably will be. There'll probably be an end cutscene.
They are dead.
Well, I mean,
this is where the stranger comes back.
I hope she does.
Then she gives you another gun and disappears.
Weapon parts.
She gives you a white stranger's rifle this time.
Guardian.
All they said about the exotic and legendary one.
Oh yeah, they think it's like a workup, kind of like the Necrogasm. Yep.
Just give me a couple of minutes to cool down.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I got pop heavy. I only picked up 4 rockets, I think. Skolas time! Skolas time!
Yeah, skolas.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. You know, there's a lot of, you know, positives coming out here, a lot of negatives coming out. I mean, But I think the problem is the hype train, dude. Like, it's too much. There's too much that. How else do I say this? There's too much riding on this for Bungie to be hyping this up too much. Like, because if this fails or falls on its face, I think you're looking at a dramatic loss. All right, now I kind of said that with House of Wolves, but the problem with me saying that for House of Wolves is there's a lot of people that already bought House of Wolves by owning the season pass. So whether people liked it or not, they're kind of like, I own it. So I mean, it didn't matter. They already took your money. Like, you know, they're good. Bungie's good. They're like, thanks. It's like, you know, you paid for that in September. Like, they don't care. You know, it's like, this is what matters. This one. Because they're hoping this one's so good you buy the next one, which might turn out to be a completely bullshit DLC, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? It could be a terrible DLC.
After House of Wolves, this needs to be good.
And anybody needs to understand right now, they are working on Destiny 2. This is not their main focus. This is not. They are making Destiny 2 with 100 plus people on the team. Alright, and I guarantee their team working on Destiny is probably about 30. Okay? That's about it. Okay? Like, they don't have a lot of people working on this shit. Okay? It's all about Destiny 2 right now. Alright? And if they're not making Destiny 2 right now, you're not looking for another 2 years. I guarantee it's coming out next. You're going to see it at next E3. You know, Destiny 2. You know what I mean? You know, guarantee it. You might even see it in February or something. You know, some leaked shit. So that's when everything leaks, is in February. I don't know why that is, but people got to understand that, like, you know, right now they're working on the next DLC. Like, yeah, there's a few tweaks here. You don't need a full team to work on tweaks, but I guarantee most people are working on the next DLC. Okay, you know, probably about 20 people working on it. You know what I mean? And that'll probably be out somewhere right around Christmas time. And that's what's going to carry us kind of through, man.
That's what I was going to say. When we were talking about the whether you want to level up or the raid or like let it go for a while. I mean, the next time you'll level up, maybe not even then, will be the next DLC, which is Christmas time.
And so, that's why people need to sit there and look at the games coming out, you know, this fall or something. You know what I mean? And kind of maybe think about that. There, you know, there's a lot of good games coming out. You know, and I'm not saying don't play Destiny, but there's a point where you burn yourself out and you get yourself frustrated with one game. You know what I mean? Absolutely. And there's not enough in this game. This is not World of Warcraft. This is not some of these other games.
I used to be a huge WoW fan, and even in World of Warcraft, where you got the massive amount of stuff to do, you still burn yourself out on that too.
Oh yeah, you can grind yourself out. That's why it's called the grind, because you can grind yourself out.
It's actually one of the reasons why they said that the economics of the game became so popular that people were starting to buy gold and buy all this stuff. It's because people got sick and tired of doing all that grind, so they just said, screw it. You know, let me just spend 20 bucks and I'll buy everything that I need for the next 3 months.
Well, why do you think the whole free-to-play model, why it works? It's because WoW proved it. WoW proved that works, except WoW was so popular, they didn't need to put a subscription in. You know what I mean? Like, if Destiny, if you think about it, if Destiny was a free-to-play game, okay, all these exotics would actually cost money. You know what I mean? Gear would actually cost real money. You know, you'd probably see something like what GTA does. You know, where you buy a card that has 100,000 whatevers. You know, strange coins, and then all those strange coins used to buy weapons. You know, or you'd see a subscription base, which has proven to be a failure in games. Like, WoW is the exception. Subscription doesn't work. Look at Elder Scrolls. That game fell on its ass when they tried doing it. Like, oh, it's Skyrim. Everybody will shove money at us. It's like, no.
I said the same thing about the Knights of the Old Republic for Star Wars. And Stargate SP won the game.
Star Trek. Star Trek's another one. You know, and that Star Trek game's actually pretty good now. But it was so bad when it came out that no one plays it. You know. LOTR was pretty good. But, you know, that's the thing. And the reason we bring up all these games is because when people, you know, look at Destiny and they're like, well, this and that. And then people are like, well, you know, it's Destiny. Dude, these games have been out long before Destiny. Like, Destiny can easily have turned around and been like, hey, look, this is where other people screwed up. But they didn't. This game should have been way better when it came out than it is. You know what I mean? A lot of its content.
I think people might be kind of getting bored about saying.
All right, let's go.
Who's getting the far mind?
Can someone just pet her? The dog's barking right in front of you, kid.
Jason, play with the dog.
All right, let's rock and roll. All right. So, anybody watching, has everybody beaten Skolas? Or has anybody not beaten Skolas? Just curious. And I forgot to put on my fucking helmet. God damn it.
Anything happens, if you're wondering...
Yeah, if you're wondering, we'll talk about this kind of strategy. Alright, light them up there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that too, yeah. I was thinking, best way of doing it. Clan. If you haven't got a clan, get one. Fans in the, like...
Yeah, we're
retiring.
Oh my god.
I pissed him off with that last gal one. He was chasing my ass down.
No, it's very far behind me. He's shooting me.
Orange.
I know, it's not. He's trying to just very slow. But yeah, Skolas, like, especially for your moments of triumph, they extend it.
Oh yeah, thanks for saying, yes, yeah, I completely forgot I was going to bring that up. Yep, yeah, they extended it to the 14th, which is kind of nice.
So, for somebody who stopped playing for 9 months and jumped back in just a month, I keep hearing everybody talk about the moment of triumph and everything. What would that do for us?
Alright, so what you do is, you get this special emblem that pretty much says you're a year 1 player. So anybody that bought Taken King in the Legendary Edition essentially can't really get it. I mean, it's just too much if they bought it at that point to get all the way up, in my opinion. Maybe if you had friends, you know what I mean, they could carry it. But I don't think if you bought that like a month ago, you can go from 0 to that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think so. I don't think so. There's too much grinding in this game.
The biggest ones are the raids and Skolas.
Yeah, because this game's all about friends, dude. Like,
Definitely.
Kyle and I started playing this game, and it's pretty much us two. Oh no, don't tell me I just lost the rockets. Still left it. Oh, okay, you're on it.
Oh, hey,
look, a hunter that knows how to go invisible.
Or I could jack off.
There's a guy right next to you. Just punch him, go back invisible.
Jack not now, after. God damn it.
I'll go get him.
But yeah, like, teams, fans, friends, like, the most important thing.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, before I got distracted, what I was going to say is, the biggest thing, guys, is you gotta find friends to play this game with. Like, this game is absolutely garbage if you don't know people. Like, that's why I think a lot of people hated this game also, is because they just didn't have people to play with. Like, there's some games that you can are co-op that you can get away with it, but this is not one of them. This game's so fucking boring without people. So fucking boring.
I remember PS3, started playing, and my friend had just bought PS4, So it was kind of like, it was fun. And like at the start I thought, right, obviously because story mission, just doing the stuff that's been taken, but later on in the game, raids, like nightfall, gear, I mean that's like having a clan, especially like this. This clan is probably the perfect kind of thing everyone needs. Really, to be honest, it's
Yeah, I agree.
I've been playing MMOs for over a decade now, and I've been in and out of guilds, clans, the whole 9 yards, and I never really got into them. This is the first one that actually is like fun to travel with, fun to actually game with. So.
But you've known this before. I've ran clans in the past that have epically failed. Warframe! We got that clan up to what, 400 something people? And it just, it became, well, if you play Warframe, you know how it works. You got high council and stuff. And people got really power hungry. Because we ended up starting to eat up other clans and merging them. And by merging, we would take their leadership, put them high council with us, and essentially it just made them power hungry. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm in control, and they would actually like make people almost bribe them to help them. You know what I'm saying? And it became ridiculous, and that's why I took a lot of experience, whether it was Call of Duty clans or anything like that, Battlefield clans. And I brought that to Destiny with the whole thing of, hey, this is what we are. We're helping each other. We're doing this. Because that's kind of what this game needs. You need people to help you. Like maybe you're done your nightfalls, but someone else isn't. Okay, so you hop in. You just help them get it done.
Helping other people.
Exactly. But you know what? Those people turn around and then help you. You know what I'm saying?
It's not like you have to be friends before this. I mean, I did a nightfall with 2 redneck Americans.
Yeah.
And I'm in middle of England, 16-year-old playing 2 American 20-something-year-olds, 30-something-year-old men.
Oh yeah.
But that's the thing. What's up? Like, there's a lot of people in this clan, you know. It's more than just a clan, you know. I remember one day,
it's family.
Destiny servers went offline, and like, I was doing a party with everyone, and then we played Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. With Wiley and everybody.
Fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and there's been so many times where like, what are we gonna do? And we're like, I don't know, what do you want to do? I'm like, fuck it, let's play Rocket League, dude. and we just get off this game and play another one. Like, a lot of us have been talking about, well, what's next? And a lot of us came up with the idea we're all going to get in a Star Wars Battlefront. Like, not everybody, because we do have some COD players, with, you know, in our clan.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know, it sucks. But we got a lot of people buying Star Wars Battlefront, and everybody's asking, like, well, you know, I'm just worried about having people to play with. I'm like, don't worry, like, you know, this clan's gonna come up with a Battlefront clan, and we're gonna be.
Everybody's cool down good.
I'm good. Watch out.
We should be. I was the one fucked up because when I popped my heavy, I died. I lost all my rockets. Yeah.
Are we all following you?
No. You guys are staying there. I'm finding the Shrieker. Shrieker. I'm finding the servitor.
Too much swing.
Come on, where's that little red mark? There he is. You guys ready with the rockets?
Ready.
I'm ready.
It's a good spot too.
Alright. So, where's his mine? There they are.
mines must be dismantled.
I got the mine. Get the mine over here.
Where? Okay.
Ant, go get the mine across. We'll take care of these.
Did we run to the middle?
Yeah, let's both go in the middle. I got my bubble for it.
Alright. There now.
Our, Kyle,
When I need to
take it, Kyle. Let's go. Alright, come back here, Kyle, you're gonna die with it. Just self-revive when you get over here.
Oh gosh,
Success.
Be safe, dude. Don't do
You
it.
have done it.
And dead.
Are we just shooting at him now?
No, don't shoot at him. I'm just trying to take his health down a little bit more.
I've got some.
Take out all of these little shitheads.
Let me know when you're at 10 seconds.
Take out all the little shitheads.
I have to attack them. 10.
I got it.
Yeah, I don't care for the mechanics in the skull off either. Where you at, Kyle?
18 seconds. So you got a couple of seconds.
Guy up. Couple guys up.
Alright. Take it.
See, this is friendship right
Why are you running?
I'm dead. That's alright, I had the poison. It's all good. Just take out these guys, man. There's 2 vandals underneath. Alright, they just went middle. I'm ready in 10 seconds. Yeah, I don't care for the mechanics of this. I think it's kind of like cheap mechanics. You know what I mean? Alright, I'm ready.
How long you got?
Oh yeah, Kyle.
I can take it. Alright. I got it.
This is some hard bard me.
Yeah, I know. Throw grenades, dude. Grenaders on.
Alright, I'm at 12 seconds.
Alright, come here, dude. Alright. Try and get those fucking drugs out, because all they do is stand by that freaking turbine and throw grenades. Really fucking annoying like shit. Alright, go ahead, Ant. Take it. Oh no, Kyle, do a lap. I'm about to die. Yeah, you got plenty of time. Alright.
I'm ready.
He's clear. Yeah, we're good. We're all followed, dude. The worst part is, sometimes I see hunters that do that lap and they go invisible first. I'm like, why? Like, you're trying to make them follow you.
Take it.
You know, like, you don't go invisible. You want them to chase you. How's everybody's cooldown looking?
1 minute.
I'm good. I've got it. 10 seconds.
Alright. Now do not, I'm just gonna lower his health.
5,
do not
4,
shoot him.
3,
Oh.
2, where is he?
Oh, okay, he's on fucking
No,
vacation.
he's in the middle.
That's fine. Helping our cooldown.
Actually, it's not him, it's his little shithead friend.
There's just some tips for
Alright, Kyle, take it.
Still nice if you haven't done it yet. It's usually good to have one of each class. Got self-res, bubble, and be invisible. It just helps.
Alright, take it.
Everybody got their supers?
Got my
supers, yes.
Alright,
I got 8 seconds on my cooldown, so I'm good.
Alright, do not shoot at him. Now, I'm gonna shoot a couple rockets, but do not shoot at him.
Sounds like an
Alright. I'm just trying to lower his health a little bit. That way we can kill him, but I'm trying not to spark mine. Alright, that should be 20. Alright, take it.
Alright, got it.
Alright. Ready to kill Skolas?
Yep.
Alright, wait until Ant gets it. Actually, wait till I take it from Ant.
Okay.
That way Ant doesn't have to worry about the poison. You can die and self-revive.
And take it.
Alright, so when I take it from you, Ant, we're gonna just light up Skolas. Once he sets mines, just go for the far one, okay? Alright, I'm gonna pop a bubble, guys. Let me know.
Please, go take it. Sorry, I was just watching. That was close.
Go.
Mines must be dismantled.
Go in. Don't wait for rockets, Kyle.
Don't what?
Go get it, Ant. Kyle, shoot him. Kyle, take it.
Where are you?
Go. Just shoot. Alright, cool. We got him. Go on the middle one, Kyle. Don't worry about Ant's one. Don't worry about Ant.
Okay. Alright.
Just stay there. Just watch. It might be by me. It could be over there. Ant, just stay over there in case we get two. Alright, come to get this one, Kyle. Ant, stay over there. Sometimes they spawn 3 mines for some god-awful reason. I don't know why they do that.
I got Elder Cypher.
Oh, checking it. Oh yeah, that's another thing. They're getting rid of those Elder Ciphers if you don't know. The way they're changing is, instead of getting Elder Ciphers now, they're just drops you get in, there we go. They're just stuff you get from beating, you get out of chests now. So.
One thing about it, if you have an incomplete Elder Cypher before taking King launches, it'll be complete.
And that's how you beat Skolas. If you guys could have seen the hell we went through last night.
You know what's funny? And we didn't wipe on that one. That was the first time go on
Skolas. Everybody else we kept wiping on.
Yeah, it was kind of ugly. It's really hard, and I want to say this: we are not professionals here. Like, we're not MLG. Like, it's very hard trying to talk about topics and this and that, and trying to concentrate on that, and doing a show and trying to like talk. Like, it's something I'm getting better at, but my gameplay still goes downhill when I'm doing these shows. So, not trying to say, hey, I'm that great, but just trying to say I'm also not that big. Kyle, you get enough stuff over in that?
Remember this is the first time with my Warlock that I've opened it.
Yep. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, I know. I was watching your screen. I was like, Jesus, fuck. I was like... Oh yeah, top cabinet on the left there. No, on your other left. There you go. Now you got your Warlock done. The funniest thing is, this is like his 4th time beating it. and yet there's still people in our clan that haven't beaten it once. And it's like,
You know, it's funny. It was like my
it's
fourth time beating it, but every other time was with a Titan.
yeah, well, it also took you this long to trust that warlock.
This is my second time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did better on this one than I did.
Yeah, I remember when we beat it with you. You just happened to be on, and we're like, "Hey, you want to run it?" You're like, "I haven't beaten it yet. I don't know." You're like, "Come on, let's go."
Go to the reef.
We're just gonna beat it with you tonight. Yeah, yeah. See, Kia and I don't even have to communicate to run it. Like, we could do it just ourselves. We've done it so much. So it's like, that's the way we usually try doing it.
It was my first time doing it, and it was Philly and Kia on the skill last bit, and they did it on the second try with a new person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Clans.
Anybody looking, beat it with him. Wow,
where did I get that thing from?
Still need to be with her.
The Celestial Nighthawk?
Him. Not him. Yeah, we've beaten it with so many people, trying to help them out. Kyle, you want to do a normal Crota? What character didn't you run it on last time? You gotta do it with your Titan, right?
Yes, but I want to go to
the reef real quick.
Yeah, no problem. Oh yeah, Ant's got to go to the reef too, right? Yeah, you got that cipher.
But I want to wrap up the
podcast first so I can grab something to eat.
Yeah,
Fat boys gotta eat.
Yeah, I'm freaking starving too. Yeah, well, so let's just all around. Let's hear, because we haven't. You weren't on the show last week, Kyle, when I asked this question. Same with you, Ant. What do you guys want to see out of Taken King that will make you go like, this is worth my money, I'm happy with this? I'm not talking about longevity or any of that crap, but just what will make you happy for having this next DLC. Don't worry about hype, don't think about what they're telling you, just what will make you happy that you see out of the next DLC. Go ahead, Ant.
I'll still be playing it for fun. Like, I'll still be excited to come on the game before the next DLC. Just like, still a couple of weeks before the next DLC. After
Gotcha.
that.
And I kind of agree with that. Just have something fun for a change rather than just work, right?
Hello.
Like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? Yep, I agree with you. How about you, Kyle? What do you want to see out of the Taken King that will make you say, oh, this is cool, this is worth it?
Don't want any surprises today.
Vault space.
Vault space.
Vault space. Vault space.
Vault.
Yay, Bungie, you did it! You figured it out. You put more squares on the screen. Good job. Yay. And I like how their studio audience, quote unquote, it's all Bungie workers, people. It's not people they found in San Francisco they shoveled in there. Okay? It's all fucking... Yeah, dude, it's all Bungie workers behind them. So don't think it's like guys like you or me going down to Santa Clara, like hanging out at Bungie, like they're in the middle of nowhere in Software Valley. There's no people that live there. Okay, it's a big corporate complex with a whole bunch of security. No like homeless guys walking in there like, ooh, look at this video game, I want to check it out. Like, no, it's all Bungie employees behind them. Okay.
You can tell just by the like low excitement on their face.
Yeah.
When they start, they're like.
Yeah, they're like, I'm not on the clock for this. This is my lunch break.
Just like go to the.
Great. Now I got to work till 2 o'clock in the fucking morning because I can't code for the 2 hours this show takes.
About
right. Yeah, I know. No, I'm sure it's a better environment than that, but we all have shitty days. Yeah, no, it's
Hey, Charlie, you know what that thing actually gave me this time? After it's too late? The boots.
The Cabal boots.
That allow me to carry more heavy ammo.
I can't believe you don't have a pair of boots that doesn't carry more heavy.
I didn't. Now I do.
Yeah, but
and it has high intellect.
The problem is the raid boots are way better, whether it's Fog or Crota. They're way better. Even though those are 152 intellect boots, that's pretty nice, but still.
That's great.
But
That's great.
for me personally, when it comes to what I want out of Taken King, I really want a better story. Like, I know it sounds so cliche, but I want a story that's like makes fucking sense. Because I'm one of those people. I like stories. I like story games. Like we talked about Last of Us a couple times during this cast here, and it's true. Those are the type of games I like. I'm cool with RPG. Like I like RPG games. Like they're cool. But there's got to be like I'm used to like Dragon Quest and like shit like that where yeah, it's RPG, but there's so much story that you're actually like confused what the fuck's going on because there's so much drama. You're almost like what the fuck? Everybody hates each other around here. You know what I mean? But in this, there's nothing. Like, you don't know anything. And I like the mystery of things, but you have to answer questions. And I've told this to many people. I don't think I've ever said this thing. My favorite thing about, like, shows like Walking Dead and stuff is when they're like, fine, you want us to answer something because you don't fucking hear anything? Fine, we'll answer something. And then they answer a question that leads to like 15 or 20 other questions. And you're pissed off you actually asked a question because now you got more questions that no one will answer for a while. You know what I mean? And that's why we like HBO shows and shit like that. Because they do crazy shit like that. They're like, fine, we'll end that plot line. And then they end it and you're like, oh my god. Like now there's a whole shitload of other stuff going on and you're like, oh my god, this is fucking crazy. This is why I love this show. You know, Walking Dead. What was that one show with that annoying chick on it? Vampires and crap. You know what I'm talking about. True Blood. Yeah,
based on the Sookie Stackhouse novels.
True Blood did that.
Or Game of Thrones. You stopped watching Game of Thrones.
I might watch Game of Thrones.
Because of Joffrey.
Who does die.
Yeah, I know. Well, now that I know he dies, I might start watching him. But I still have to deal with the season where he's the main character, which is fucking annoying.
You mean 3 seasons.
Well, whatever. Yeah, that's the problem. But yeah, no, it's stuff like that that makes things great. That's why I can't believe that Bungie was so off on this. Like you see all the Rockstar games and stuff where they have all this content plus a great story, and it's just hard to think that they missed so badly. You know, when it came to story content. And it doesn't have to be everything, but along with Ant 2, I want it to be fun. I don't want it to feel like, like, don't get me wrong, I'm bum rushing the story to get to 40. But at the same time, I got 2 other characters to enjoy it with. Let me enjoy it. Don't let me get to my Titan where I'm like, oh, fucking shoot me. Like, I've got to watch this fucking shit. And just let everybody know, if they don't know, you can skip cutscenes now when Taken King comes out. All cutscenes can be skippable. I know it's a new revolution in gaming, but you can hit the square button and skip it. It's never been done before ever in the history of games, so you better buy Taken King now just to skip cutscenes. It's worth your $40. Trust me. Well, thanks everybody for watching. I'm actually going to probably come back on streaming after I eat, but as for this, we're gonna end it here. We post these on my channel on YouTube. Just look up Philly Utopia Gaming. We'll have past episodes also. Like I said, this is just a casual thing. Like, subscribe, watch us on Twitch. I stream during the week a few times. I'm not a heavy streamer or YouTuber or anything like that, but we all like Destiny and we like talking about it. I do play some other games and stuff like that. I will stream other things, but generally, I come home from work and this is why I like popping on and playing for a bit. If any of you guys, I'm on PS4, just look up Philly Utopia. And hey, you need some help or anything, we're willing to help. We got a clan out there, Legends Amongst Guardians, and we're more than willing to help you guys out too if you need any help in this game. And I appreciate everybody for watching and putting your comments in there. And if you're watching this on YouTube, put your comments below. I'll message you back, and we can talk about other things. Like it, hate it, it is what it is. We do this every Friday, and I appreciate you being there. Thanks, everybody. Talk to you later.